Hi everyone. I'm going to look at problem sprint number 23 today. So, 3 students collected apples in separate baskets. Jimmy collected 5 fewer apples than the other 2 combined. Jolie collected 1 more apple than twice as many as Julian, who collected 16 fewer apples than Jimmy. How many apples were collected in total? Okay, first off, this is supposed to be a math problem. Why does it have so many words in it? We don't want words, we want math. So let's change the words into equations. It would be nice if we could make some variables which were the first letters of these people's names, but unfortunately they all start with J, so let's make the variables the last letters of their names. Jimmy will be Y, Jolie will be I, and Julian will be N. So Jimmy collected 5 fewer apples than the other 2 combined. That means Y is 5 less than I plus N. Y is I plus N minus 5. Jolie collected 1 more apple than twice as many as Julian. Twice as many as Julian is 2n. 1 more than twice as many as Julian is 2n plus 1. So I is 2n plus 1. And finally, Julian collected 16 fewer apples than Jimmy, so n is 16 less than y. N is y minus 16. All right, this is easy now. This is 3 equations and 3 variables. We know what to do with equations. Let's start getting rid of some of these variables. So we know I is 2n plus 1, and we know that n is y minus 16. So we can take y minus 16 and put it where the n is in this equation. Now I is 2 times y minus 16 plus 1. Expand out that 2 times y minus 16. I is 2y minus 2 times 16, which is 32. Plus 1. So I is 2y minus 31. All right. Now let's do the same thing with our equation y equals I plus n minus 5. I is 2y minus 31, so we replace the I in I plus n minus 5 with 2y minus 31. N is y minus 16, so we replace n with y minus 16, and we get y equals 2y minus 31 plus y minus 16 minus 5. That's a bit messy, but it's not actually bad in any way, because it's just got y's in it, which is exactly what we want from an equation. So we can simplify things a little bit. Let's subtract a y from both sides, get rid of those, and then let's add up all this 31 and 16 and 5. What's 31 plus 16 plus 5? It's 47 plus 5, which is 52. So this is 2y minus 52. All right, if 2y minus 52 is 0, that must be because 2y is 52, which means y is, what's 52 divided by 2? 26. Cool, now we know how many apples Jimmy got, right? That's 26. And we've got all these equations that we can use to find the other variables. So n is y minus 16, which is 26 minus 16. So n is 10. I is 2n plus 1. So I is 2 times 10 plus 1, which is 21. And then we can just check. We should be getting y equals I plus n minus 5, which means 26 is 10 plus 21 minus 5, which is 31 minus 5, which is 26. So that's good news. Shouldn't be too surprising, but now we know that we haven't made any mistakes, which is always with a plus. Right, let's look back at this question and find out what it's actually asking, which is always good to know. How many apples were collected in total? That is y plus I plus n, the apples collected by Jimmy, Julie, and Julian. And we know all of those variables now. So that's 26 plus 21 plus 10. Add them all up, we get 57. That's the answer that we're looking for, and fortunately, it's one of the answer choices. So there we go. And the answer is B.
Hey, this is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.